Hi guys, my name is Adenike Moro Keji Fabimi, and with me today is the Executive Director Glitterz Asooke, Mrs. Oluwabukola Shonoiki.
To God be the glory. It's been God all the way. Actually, Glitterz apparel has been in existence for 8 years now, 2012 precisely. It's been God, like I said earlier on, it's been God, and all thanks to Him and adoration to Him alone. Yeah, it has not been an easy journey, I must say. It's not an easy journey, but to God be the glory once again, and to my family and my customers. God bless you all. Glitterz appreciate you all.
So, aside from Asooke, what other businesses do you? What is the nature of the business and overall?
Presently, aside Asooke, no any other one. But Glitterz started with kiddies clothes. That is why the business name is actually Glitterz Apparel. And the Asooke comes after the kiddies own. And now we are now on only Asooke for now. So it's only Asooke.
Okay. But before the 8 years, was it like you went to learn it? Was it like you went to understudy it or something?
Yes, I would say I learned it. It was late, but not really how to sell Asooke per se. I was born into it. I think that's the best way to go about it. My mother, she sells the material they used to weave the Asooke. Okay, maybe I should just do a little introduction of myself.
Yes, ma'am.
I am from Iseyin Owo, ọmọ Ẹbẹdì Mọ̀kọ́, ìlú Ẹ̀yẹ Kíkẹ́gan, ibi tójú gbé bú ni tó jẹnu lọ. That is the home of Asooke. So my mom, being an Igbo woman with this business orientation, got married to a Yoruba man, Iseyin man, and like, Iseyin is home of Asooke, and she reside there. Like, what do I need to do? Okay, what is moving there and stuff? That's how she dabbled into selling of Asooke material. And being her daughter, being the last girl, I'm with her, assisting her with her business, with the colors and stuff. So my passion came from colors. I like colors. I like mixing colors. I learn colors. So then I'm closer to the weavers because I help them with their colors, combination and the rest. So that's what gave me the inspiration and the passion to dwell in Asooke.
But all of these experiences you shared were obviously before you got married. Now, when you got married, as a mother, as an entrepreneur, as a wife, how has it been like, balancing all of this together?
Olubumi, I must say that it is very, 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 very tough. I've been selling Asooke since my university days anyway, that friends, family, friends and stuff want to get married. So I've been to it before I got married. But when I got married, everything changed. And after having my first child, the challenge was a bit higher. It's not an easy thing. As a wife, you need to be there, perform your normal duty. As a mother too, it is demanding and challenging as well. But above all, God has been wonderful.
So, Ma, would you say that it has still been fantastic? There have been no itches, or are there some itches you would love to share with us?
There are a lot of itches I would love to share. When I started, Iseyin Park has just only one park then, and which is called Papa Jawo. Like I said, I'm from Iseyin, and the stuff come from Iseyin, and here I am, I'm in Ikorodu. So we have only Papa Jawo as only Iseyin Park. Then there's nothing like the Smart Rider, nothing like Uber, nothing like Taxi, nothing like anything. It's from one park to the other. So transportation has been a great barrier to me. I remember then, anytime my goods get to Lagos, Papa Jawo, the driver will call me that your goods has arrived. Even before you get to Lagos, I will be on my way. And you remember, the traffic then, for me to do, I have to go to the park. Papa Jawo is in Mushin to wait for the driver and to carry it all the way to Lagos. Lagos Island, Adeniji, besides them, because that is where my tailors are that joined for me. And then I do wholesale too. So Lagos market, they're waiting for me. So I have to collect from that place and take to Lagos Island, enter Idumota and the rest thing. And as a young entrepreneur that trying to just minimize cost and maximize the profits, I won't take the Taxi. I will use Alabaru to help me carry the load to the park, to the bus stop. Then I put the rest on my head to enter into the market. So it's been so hectic and stressful, I must say.
Has there been, like, is there a worse situation in the business that you love to share? Like probably an argument with the client? How did you manage it? Like is there a particular one that, you know, the memory still lingers?
I would say there's a particular, there's so many.
Wow.
So many. But I'm going to touch few. One is color combination. A customer will come to you and tell you that I want, for example, lemon green and burnt orange. I agree. So after production house, to you it will come out well. But to customer, you might be like, no, this is not what I want. No, this is not what I want. It is so, I don't even know the word to use for it. Then another one is, there's a particular incident, a customer, she ordered Asooke from me. I gave her sample, she has seen what she wanted, and she gave me the deposit to start. After the first batch came out, like 25 bundle was the first batch that came out, I can remember vividly. The woman came to, I was like, your Asooke is ready. And she came in and she was like, how? It is different from the lace. I was like, how? She said that the lady that made the lace from China made a mistake in color combination. And this doesn't match the lace. So Glitterz, you have to be the one to bend. She has to reject the Asooke, the whole 25 bundles, and we have to start another one. But to God be the glory, gradually we're able to sell it. But as at that moment, it's heartbroken. There's another case that the groom died some weeks to the wedding. So the Asooke has to be rejected. Then there's another one again. The motor driver bringing my goods, misplaced my goods. Somebody else came down. She said the person came down at some water, whatever, I can't remember. And the woman carried my load. Hopefully that she will return it back. Days, weeks, none. And what will I do? The cabman is a driver. He doesn't have money. So I had to let it go and just hand it over to God, that God should just take over. So many hiccups.
Wow. Ma, if you look at it thoroughly, if you're going to place a 9-to-5 business aside and being an entrepreneur aside, which do you think is, you know, it still makes more sense in this economy?
In this economy,
yes.
With the fluctuation, with the fluctuation we are getting with presently, I would say 9-to-5. Because you know, is what you do is what you get. Your salary, your basic salary awaits you rather. But at the other hand, I would say it's a business. But with the current situation, I would still go for 9-to-5.
So are you saying that you are having a second thought one of these days to opt for a 9-to-5 business? Considering how long you have been an entrepreneur.
Ow. I would say yes and I would say no.
Wow.
Especially with 2020.
Wow.
Yes, with 2020. I would say yes. If I can have something that by the end of the month I get my salary, I will say yes. And at the same time I will say no. Because it's been a long journey. I've invested so much into it, and I can say we are at the point of reaping it now. So both.
So it's actually a very tight one.
Yes, I must say, because the economy is not a good one at the moment for us. Everything has gone up. Everything has gone up, and you still want to stay relevant. The rivers are demanding so higher. The transportation is killing. The materials too is killing. The NEPA bill, it's there on its own. Then the fuel price again. My dear, it's a tough one.
Wow. So, lately, because of the whole pandemic that took place in 2020, a lot of businesses have been having a lot of things to deal with. how have you been able to deal with your losses at Glitterz? Because there will be good days and there will be bad days. How do you deal with your losses when losses come?
How do I deal with it?
Yes, ma'am.
God has been supporting me. He's the only one that I cried to. I cried to him and he answered. He wiped up my tears. Presently, I have some goods worth over 3 million naira on ground that it is tied down with me due to the pandemic. One is Asooke of 150 bundles to be shipped to US for a wedding. They even dropped 50%. And it's few. They dropped 50%. So that is that town tied down on its own. Another one too, the couple's clothes, the ashwabi and everything. That one is supposed to be shipped to UK. With this on and off lockdown in UK, it is tied down as well. And they are not forthcoming. At least everything is ready for them to pay the balance, but not forthcoming. So it's been God all the way. I cried to him and he has been wiping my tears, and to him, to God be the glory.
Thank God. Okay, but for people that want to go into the business of Asooke, irrespective of the fact that you feel that a 9 to 5 is still better than being an entrepreneur, people lost their job during this pandemic. And probably some people want to think of opting into one business or the other, just to at least keep body and soul together. For people that want to, opt into the business of, Asooke attire, what advice would you give to them? Just like giving an advice to a younger version of yourself.
Before I could go ahead and advise a younger me, I will first of all ask a question, which is, do you have passion for colors? Do you have passion for clothing? Because there's nothing you want to dwell into without you having passion for it, without you liking it, and you expect it to be successful. Because it's what you like that will yield a very brilliant result. If you don't like it, just like a waste of time. You need to have passion for it, because when you have passion, that's when you'll be able to invest more, that's when you'll be able to create your own thing, that's when you'll be able to be creative. God bless you on your own. Asooke, our forefathers that move Asooke, they don't have any educational background. Like my mom did not go to school, just primary education. And the weavers then, most of them, I would say 95% of them, then to date, didn't go to school. I think that's one of the things that gave me upper hand and the opportunity to be able to move into it more. Education is important and is the key thing. The weaver come to me then to help them with colors because I'm educated. There's some colors that an educated person will talk about, they'll be like, kilon jebe, kilon shele. I have to be the one to interpret it to them. For example, emerald green, one of the winning color at the moment. The Asooke weavers then, we don't call it emerald green, we call it aliga. Aliga, as in that's the way it is pronounced, and it is a French color name, aliga. But because I'm educated, I was able to search the dictionary and be like, what is aliga? I was able to say that it's not the way it is being pronounced, it is alga. It's actually a color, and now it's another one for it, another name for it is emerald green. Is either you call it emerald green or alga. So education is a very key one. I am educated, to God be the glory, to a little level. I had my whole ND from Polytechnic Ibadan. I read geology, then from there I moved to University of Ibadan, the premier university. I studied statistics. Spent 4 years there, then NYC before I got married, and I think that is where my quality stopped till date. And every other training has been online training and brush up. That's all.
Okay, so recently we know that the digital space has taken over SMEs, small medium enterprises. everybody's taking their businesses from the four corners of the office or the four corners of the store to the online. Yeah, everybody now has a shop, a virtual shop. Would you say for Glitterz apparels and more, would you say that the online space has been a blessing to your business, your brand, or the other way around?
I would say it has been a blessing to my business in so many ways. Yes, it has, and at times I regretted not joining the clique. Yes, earlier than now, and I will say that I still regret of not being actively on it. He has helped me in so many ways. He has bring so many customers to me, and he has even bring friends that, as a customer that turned to friend, that turned to family to me. Yes, it has been a blessing to me. Yes.
So Ma, this online space now, as much as it's a blessing to you, would you encourage other entrepreneurs to forgo the archaic way of doing business, learn how to, juggle through both the online and the offline space? What would you say as regards to that now?
Yes, I would tell them to do that. Yes, both ways. Because, for instance, now I'm in Ikorodu. It's not only Ikorodu people that can enter my store and buy, and I can only reach out to only Ikorodu people, even if I'm to do any advertisements or whatever. But the online has helped me to have customers not only in Nigeria and outside the country. There are so many that I ran through your page, I like what you do there, yeah, we want this, and we send to them. So I would say that both ways are very, very, very okay. You have the online for people that distance cannot get to you through distance, and people that within your reach come to your store. So I would say 100% to online.
Ma, I know I said that was the last question, but permit me to say this is the last question. The question is that what or how do you think the government can help business owners, to help them scale in their profit-making scheme?
There are two ways. The first one is the basic amenities that we're talking about. Basic amenity. The case of good road. Once there is a good road, it will affect the transportation, because everything is about transportation, because it is not being weaved there, and even the materials too that they used to weave it. Then another thing again is light. Everybody knows that it affects one way or the other. Then funds is another thing. I won't say yes to grants, but instead I will say yes to loan with a very low interest rate, and with this no collateral thing, because it's not all of us that were born with savers funds. It's privilege and it's grace of God that most of us have. But if there is funds, if there is access to loan, it will help more. Like a case of, okay, I needed to make Asooke of 10 bundles. I don't have much money. Okay, River, do 3 bundles for me. You spend money in bringing it to Lagos, and it says, so when you have extra money again, you order for same thing again. But if there's access to loan, instead of you back and forth, you order the quantity that you want at go, which will help you in your profit making. So if government can do something, help out with loan, not grants. I'm not selfish. Loan with a very low interest, I think it will go a long way in helping business.
Thank you so very much, Ma.
Yeah, once again, my name is Mrs. Bukola Shonoiki. I'm the Alakoso, let me speak Yoruba for that one. Alakoso of Glitterz Apparel, Glitterz Asooke. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so very much, man. I really appreciate it. Short, you've really made my day today, and sincerely, it came as a short notice, and for the fact that you really honored God in our lives, I believe that God would also do wonderful things in your life.
Amen.
Thank you so very much, Ma.
Amen.
I really appreciate you, Ma.
You're welcome.